Hello students of class 12. Welcome to the online tutorial classes for Vidya Bhavan High Secondary School. This video is for class 12 nutrition, and the chapter that I will going to continue is the metabolism of the food, and this video is part 7. So in the previous video we learned about the electron transport chain. In this video we are going to learn about one different metabolism of the carbohydrate, that is glycogenesis. Okay, glycogenesis. Here glyco means glycogen, or in the simpler way you can say carbs. Or here genesis means production. That means altogether it is the carbohydrate or glycogen production. It is the procedure of the glycogen or the carbohydrate production. So glycogen, we all know, it is the main storage thing in our body. The carbohydrate which we are consuming, the excessive amounts, the amounts that is more than our consumption or more than our assimilation, it can be stored for the further use in the form of the glycogen in our body, in the all animals' body. So it is the counterpart of the starch also, which is stored in the carbohydrate in the plants. The starch is stored in the plants and the glycogen is stored in the animals. The glycogen is stored in all animals and the starch stored in the plants. Okay, these are the basic difference between the storages. So here the glycogen is produced from excess glucose and mainly stored in the liver and also in our muscles. In liver it is mainly 6% and in the muscle it is 1%. Okay. So the chemically glycogen is the polymer of the glucose, that you know, because it is the storage element, and with the alpha 1,4 glycosidic linkages, these are happening and bounding one after another, that you learned in your class 11, that alpha 1,2 glycosidic linkage and 1,4 glycosidic linkage, 1,6 glycosidic linkage, various glycosidic linkages are forming to join up the carbohydrate molecules one after another. That I already I'll show you in this with the structures that what is the glycosidic linkage, and you also know from your lower classes. And mainly the 1,4 linkages are mainly the linear linkage, and 1,6 glycosidic linkage are in the branch points. That means they are forming like that linearly with the 1,4 glycosidic linkage, and from there in the branch points these are formed 1,6. These are 1,4. All these are, and this link is 1,6 glycosidic linkage. That two kind of the linkage that can be seen to production of the glycogen in the body. So let's discuss the glycogenesis with the pathway or with the further reactions that are happening in it.
As you know, glycogenesis is the glycogen synthesis, and chemically glycogen is a polymer of glucose with alpha 1,4 glycosidic linkages between glucose molecules linearly, and alpha 1,6 glycosidic linkages in the branch points. Okay, so here you can see that the linear bonds, that is the alpha 1,4 glycosidic linkage, is this one, and this bond is called alpha 1,6 glycosidic linkage. So if you go by the glucose molecule, then it will look like that. Here you can see the all are linearly branched glucose molecules. These all are actually joined by the alpha 1,4 glycosidic linkage, and from this branch point, that is already mentioned here, it is the 1,6 glycosidic linkage. Okay. So now we are going forward with the steps of the glycogen synthesis and the metabolic reactions that are happening in every step of the glycogen synthesis or glycogenesis. So it is the fullmost pathway that you can see, that it is the full pathway where from the glucose the final product alpha 1,6 glycosidic linkages can be formed. That means the glucose can be stored as the glycogen in the liver and the muscles. So let's split up and discuss the every steps one after another. So here you can see that in the very first the glucose is phosphorylated and glucose 6 phosphate using ATP molecule, and Mn class 2 Mg class 2 as cofactors are helping in it, and with the help of hexokinase or glucokinase carries out the reactions that is finally forming the glucose 6 phosphate. And now the step number 2, it was the step number 1 and it is the step number 2. Here in the step number 2, the glucose 6 phosphate is converted to the glucose 1 phosphate by phosphoglucomutase enzyme, and finally glucose 1 phosphate are produced. Okay, the final next step on this picture, it is the step 3 where the UDP glucose are producing. The UDP glucose means the uridine triphosphate glucose or UDP glucose are forming from the glucose 1 phosphate, and uridyl transferase enzyme helping on it, and from the UTP 1 PPI, and then with the help of the H2 addition of it 2 PI 2 phosphate ions are producing. It is the third reaction of it. Now moving forward with the next reaction, that is the step number 4. Here you can see this is the step number 4. Here the glucose from UDP glucose is added to the terminal carbon of the pre-existing glucose primer, carried one of the glycogenin protein molecule. Glycogen synthase enzyme transfer the glucose on to the primer, thereby creating on the alpha 1,4 glycosidic linkage that you can see here. Okay, they are joining linearly, that is UDP released. Here in this reaction the UDP glucose are also released, that is also written here. This process goes on till linear glycogen chain are significantly lengthened. Here in the second step also you can see linearly they are attached. Here you can see the third also attached. These are all in the fourth step. Next we are going forward with the fifth step, that is it. Here you can see one branched enzyme breaks off the part of the linear chain and containing a free glucose molecule and transfer them to a neighbor glucose molecule on the chain, thereby creating a 1,6 glycosidic linkage. Till this it was 1,4 glycosidic linkage, then it cut off and they are joining here and producing 1,6 glycosidic linkages. That is the branch point. So till excess glucose molecules are available, this processes will go on and the glycogen molecule is formed. It is the all about the glycogen synthesis or glycogenesis.
Students, I think you understood that what are the reactions and the steps are happening in the glycogenesis. In the further we are going to discuss about the glycogenolysis in the next video. Till then, thank you.